In this feature tour, I'm going to show you PowerCMS 2, Web's pre-built PHP solution for managing your website's content. A content management system is an invaluable tool for managing the content of your website from within a browser. PowerCMS is a flexible and straightforward tool that you can add to any PHP website to provide an easy method of updating your website's content. In this video, I'm going to show you how quickly PowerCMS 2 can be installed on your server, and then show you the process for applying PowerCMS to your website. I'll also highlight some of the new features found in this version. To get started, as soon as you've uploaded the PowerCMS files to your live server, you'll be introduced to the installation wizard. The installation wizard contains all the necessary checks to make sure that your server is configured properly for running PowerCMS. The first step is the server diagnostic check, which checks to make sure that all the essential PHP setting and file settings are enabled so that PowerCMS will function properly. The next step is to specify your database information. You'll have to set up a database prior to launching the installation wizard, and we have some tutorials to help you on that, or you can check with your host provider for more information. The last step is to specify your admin username and password. This is the super administrator login who will be able to control PowerCMS and manage all the content and set it up to work with your website. And this is what PowerCMS will look like when you first set it up. As you can see, my content column is empty because I haven't added any pages yet. The instructions here will help guide you through the process of adding pages and content to your site and integrating that with your website. I'm going to show you an example by adding the first page of my website, my home page. I click the green add icon and I'm asked for the name for my page. I enter home page and I click add. Now you'll see in the content column the home page is selected, and it displays all the content areas of my home page in the body here. By default, one entry has been inserted called content. I'm going to use this entry for my main content of my website. So I'm going to jump to my website, and here's the website that I'm going to apply PowerCMS to. Here's the main content that I want to manage in PowerCMS. I'm going to highlight that content, press Ctrl+C to copy, return to PowerCMS, and then I'm going to click Edit to edit the main content area. I'm now going to replace the content that's already been inserted with the content that I just copied and pasted it in there. Then you click Update, and the content area has now been added to PowerCMS. And I'm going to continue to do this for all the content areas on my home page, and then add new pages for all the other pages in my site. Once I'm done, PowerCMS will look something like this. As you can see now, I've got multiple content areas for my home page, and and the number of content areas for each page is denoted in the brackets next to the name of the content location. So now let me show you how you tie the content that you've inserted into PowerCMS to your actual website. So I'm going to select my home page option again from the content column and locate the main content that I've inserted earlier, and I'm going to click the developer notes. The developer notes are the code that you add to your page so that that content will appear on that PHP page when you view it in your browser. I'm going to highlight the code that they provide me. You can use these instructions provided here for more assistance. And I'm going to, after I've copied that to my clipboard, and then I'm going to open this index file from my website in Dreamweaver. And you can use any HTML editor or text editor that you like. All you need to do is be able to insert this PHP code to the page. Now I'm going to locate the content I want to replace, and that is this content here, because I've now inserted this content into PowerCMS, and I'm going to replace that line of code with the developer notes that I just copied. I'm going to save the page and upload it to the server so that I can then view the content that is now editable in PowerCMS. Once you've done that, now when I navigate to my website, I have edit icon for the CMS editable region. Now all I need to do is click that icon, and I'm taken immediately to where I need to be to make changes to that content. And those CMS icons will show up throughout your site wherever you have added the developer notes to the page. Another new feature in PowerCMS 2 is user management. You now have the ability to specify additional user accounts that have the ability to maintain the content throughout the PowerCMS. You can add as many users as you want, but you can only have one super administrator, and the super administrator has the ability to change the settings and create new pages in PowerCMS. We've also provided you with a straightforward activity page so that you can see all the changes that have been made to PowerCMS and easily track who made those changes. In addition to the activity page, you can view the history of each individual content area as well. Select the page from the left-hand column and choose History next to the content area. You'll now see an entry for every time that content area was changed, and if you want to go to an older version of that content area, simply click Revert. Another new feature in PowerCMS 2 is the concept of templates. Templates are a useful feature that allows you to create new dynamic pages based on a template you have set up. This is a useful feature for news sites or blogs that are adding new content to their site regularly and want to avoid having to create new files each time they add new content. So that's PowerCMS 2. There are a lot of new features, it's much easier to set up, and those who own PowerCMS 1 will find it very easy to upgrade from version 1 to version 2. PowerCMS 2 will migrate their content straight into the new version. You can get PowerCMS 2 from webassist.com a la carte or as part of the WebAssist Solution Suite, WebAssist's collection of pre-built PHP solutions. Check it out at webassist.com. Thanks for watching.